Welcome everybody to Living Well with Sohini, helping you with practices of diet and lifestyle rooted in ancient wisdom of Ayurveda and Yoga. So today, 3 tips on afternoon routine, afternoon ritual. So we want to keep little practices consistent to create long-term health and happiness. So what do we think about in the afternoon? Tea. So I'm going to share with you an Ayurvedic tea excellent for your digestion. So let's check it out. We have cumin and coriander, and then we have fennel. So the tea is actually CCF, cumin, coriander, and fennel. They're culinary spices that you can find in your house or at a local grocer. I suggest getting them organic and whole. And what you would do is equal parts of each one, you grind them in a spice grinder, which is actually a coffee grinder. But you wouldn't want to use the same thing for coffee. You want to keep them separate because then the spice will kind of taste like coffee. So grinding them at home on the spot is going to give you a lot more benefits because it's whole, you open it up, and you have that more precious energy of prana inside, that life force. But if you want to make it easier on yourself, then go and get them already pre-ground. And then you take equal parts, mix it up, store it in a glass container, and then from there, every morning, you can take a little cup like this with a cover and bring it to work. So in the afternoon, you're done with lunch. A couple hours later, you get maybe that sugar need or that caffeine. Try switching your frame of reference from caffeine to this digestive tea. So they're all diuretics. They're going to help to flush things out. They're great for indigestion, and they're good for calming any spasms in the stomach. So fennel is an antispasmodic. Then we have coriander that's great for kidney inflammation. And then we have cumin that is wonderful for gas and bloating and things like that. So you have them here all in whole. And actually a little tip, the fennel, this actually you can store whole in one of these, and it's a great little thing to chew after a meal and freshens breath, and it's good for your digestion. So if you want, you're welcome to add some local raw organic honey to sweeten it up, but I wouldn't add any milk or any vegan milk, things like this. I would just keep it straight tea. And what you would do is you would take about a teaspoon with hot boiling water and let it seep. And then the sediment goes down at the bottom, and then you can sip. If you want to do it even better, then you would want to boil it and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. And that's where you add probably double the water. And so you have your digestive tea, you're creating health in the afternoon, and now it's time to create that meditation and yoga practice, a 5-minute practice that you can do seated at your desk or at home to get that energy moving and get that blood flowing, to increase energy, your vitality, and everything that you need without going to that caffeine or that sugar, and bringing you back into healthy practices to sustain you. So let's go into our meditative yoga practice. Hi, welcome back at an afternoon ritual and routine that can help you create more energy and vitality at home or at your workplace. So you don't even need a mat. You can stay right where you are, sitting in your chair. Just prop up right to the edge, bringing your sits bones there, and then bring your feet hip-width distance apart. And if you have the opportunity, remove the shoes. So the first part is creating a meditative routine with your breath before going into the physical practice. So removing the outside world, removing your job, removing your family, or anything that is taking you away from being pulled in and connecting yourself. So allow the eyes to close, root your attention down in the navel, and begin with diaphragmatic breathing. On the inhale, the belly rises. On the exhale, the belly pulls back. Let the body be still, let the breath get still, and let your mind be still, focusing on the breath. And so as for a meditative practice, what you want to do is on the exhale, count to 1. And then you move up all the way to 5. And when you've reached 5, then you go all the way back to 1. So this practice is a great way to bring focus and attention to yourself and reduce anxiety and stress, but not only it helps productivity at work, and that's great for your boss, or if you're the boss, it's good for you. So next, after this meditative breath work of diaphragmatic breathing, we're going to go into a yoga practice, seated yoga practice that is connecting breath and movement. So it's very important that whenever you're moving, there's either an inhale or an exhale happening. Okay? So bring your hands onto the knees, relax your feet, relax the toes, soften the belly, and let us begin. Deep sun breath. So inhaling, the arms reach up, look up. Exhale, palms down the center line. You can even close the eyes here and continue like this. Inhaling, look up, reach through the sides. Exhale, draw it down. And you would do this 3 to 5 times. Inhale up through the center line, and from here, turn the body. You can grab hold of the back of the chair, lift the chest up with the breath, take a full deep breath in and out with your diaphragm, and then next inhale, reach the arms up high. Exhale, turn the body to the opposite side. Take a full deep breath in and out. Inhale, rising, and then exhale, bring the hands down to the center line. Next, hands to the knees, come in and out of cat and cow, lifting and arching the spine, look up, and then exhaling, curling in, tucking the chin. Inhaling, lifting, expanding with the chest. Exhale, contracting, shoulders roll in, belly pulls back. And you continue like this. This is a wonderful way to work the spine. Next one is one of my favorite breaths. So interlace the fingers and inhale up overhead, palms turn up. Exhale, release the hands, interlace them behind you. Inhale, pull the shoulders back, lift the chest. Exhale, draw the hands in front of you, press out. And continue like this, inhaling up, exhaling, release behind you, inhaling, pull the chest, and then exhale forward and curl in. Oh, you just get all directions. It's just a wonderful way to move the body and breathe. So we want to also work the head, neck, and shoulders. So begin to circle the head in one direction, and then in the other. And you don't want any straining, popping, or cracking, just something very simple and easy, just to get those juices moving in the neck and the head. And then going with the shoulders, inhale the shoulders up, back, and down. Nice circular, smooth motions, making sure that you're breathing in and out. And then you opposite direction, just like that. Good. And then inhaling the arms, palms together up to the throat, and then exhale, push out. Inhaling up the center line, exhale, pushing out, kind of clearing your space. My favorite. And so there you have it, a very simple 5-minute practice. You can do this anytime. You can do this when you're traveling, just something to get your juices moving creating more energy and vitality, and allowing that afternoon lull to be more of an afternoon high and stimulating. So you have your Ayurvedic CCFT to help with digestion. You have your breath practice to connect inside, to slow down and pause and create a mental focus for inside and out. And then you have a yoga practice, connecting breath and movement, enhancing your vitality within. And so these are practices of ancient wisdom of yoga and Ayurveda. I'm happy to share this passion of mine and to help you live well. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned next time for my night ritual and night routine. And you can find me on SohiniLiveWell.com. Thank yourself for taking the time to practice self-care, self-love, longevity in the body. May you crave the good. Namaste.